Well, good morning again. Alright, so, I did a boo-boo. I mean, like a, what the fuck, boo-boo. Instead of hitting stream or go live, I hit start recording on OBS. I blabbed for 10 minutes, and then I realized I'm not streaming. So, we're going to jump in here real quick. We're going to go into YouTube and see what we sound like. Let's see here. Hello, me. Okay, well, I can hear me on YouTube. Cool beans. And can I hear... Oh, no. Can I hear me on Twitch? What does that sound like? Yeah, it sounds about normal. Okay, how about the Kickaroony? What does Kickaroony sound like? A little low, but that's okay, I guess. We can just deal with that shit. Hey, so what are we going to talk about today? Today, we've got Ironmouse and leaving VShojo. A bit late news, I know. But, hey, I sleep during the day, so I'm always going to be a dollar late and a penny short. And let's see what else we have. Her charity not getting the $500,000 that they were supposed to from VShojo. Are ace agents really being attacked and the media being silent on it? I wouldn't doubt it. And obviously, because Star Wars Outlaws, the video game, was a flop, Ubisoft says it's completely not their fault and it all belongs on the shores, in the hands of Disney. It is all Disney's fault, and that's just how it goes. So we're going to cover those things, and then we'll jump into the jiggly madness, the wonderfulness that is, of course, Wicked Island for a little while this morning, and that'll be that. Alrighty, so let's get in here. What we're going to do first, let's talk about the mousey first. Let's get that pulled up here. Give me just uno momento, por favor. Let me see here. Mouse. I do love. I'm trying to get used to using the studio mode, right? On the OBS. If I wasn't so slow at it, it would be awesome to use. There we go. Boink. Get me over here out of the corner. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's open up our audio for the desktop here. Oh yes, and I did realize, way too late, after I did the entirety of yesterday's stream, that none of my desktop audio, like the game or YouTube stuff I played or any of that, got recorded in any way, shape, or form. So hopefully today, we're going to test that a little bit and make sure that's a working, or at least make sure people can fucking hear it. Huh? Yeah? But we'll do that as we make our videos. So, let me hit the record button for this video. There we go. Hello, Mr. Record Button. We are recording now. Yes, we are. How to open the video? Ooh, I know. Hey, boys and girls. Welcome. Did you hear? I mean, you must have heard by now that Ironmouse has decided to leave VShojo. Gee, for what reasons other than, well, I'm sure the reason she's going to go over in her video, because I know about her leaving, and I know some basic details, but I've yet to watch her actual explanation. So let's see what Ironmouse has to say about her leaving.
I am leaving VShojo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by VShojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is
Okay, so wait a minute. If she's owed money that she has not been paid, and she is, well, whether she likes it or not, she was the face of VShojo, okay? If she was the face of it, and they haven't paid her money, I'm curious as to who else hasn't been paid money. And I do believe that Kason actually did come out either last night or this morning and say flat out that she had not been paid money since, I believe, I don't quote me on this because I'm not 100%, but I believe since September of last year, she said that she hadn't been paid money. So I'm curious if Mouse hadn't been paid for who knows how long, and they owe her, as she just said, a significant amount of money. Kason hadn't been paid. I'm curious if when Giga left, maybe she hadn't been paid a good amount of money either. Or what about Matarcon? You know, she was let go, I guess, is the best way to put it. But maybe she was seen as troublesome because she started asking questions like, "Where's my money, bitch?" Now, that is only speculation. I am not saying that's what happened. I'm not saying that, you know, I have the ins and outs and I know that that's what's going on. I'm just saying that's where my conspiracy brain goes to. I obviously, I would rather be one big misunderstanding, but I'm going to be honest. I watch Mouse very seldomly. I do enjoy her streams, but I never watched because she was part of VShojo. I watched because of her. I like Matara Khan, because she's more my actual age group, more than likely. And Giga, because she's also closer to my actual age group. And, well, I like watching adults, okay? Even though they're cartoons. Leave me alone. So, alright. Speculation, but let's see what else Mouse has to say here.
Is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from VShojo. I know that this is a lot, and it...
And, Rin, yeah, you're right. That might explain, that definitely could explain some graduations. Yes.
It's very important for me to be honest with all of you. I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold. So one day, I will be able to tell you the full story. But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of VShojo. If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little...
See, and yeah, like I said before, she was their largest milk cow, I guess, is the best way for me to explain it. And I think they probably took a little bit too much milk. I hope people understand what I'm saying there anyway.
A bit about myself. I know for a lot of people right now that this might be the first time you were ever watching me. I became a VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID. I basically have a low to near non-functioning immune system.
The CVID is a relatively frequent form of primary immune deficiency found in about 1 in 25,000 persons. That's like barely a needle in a haystack. That's fucked up. This is the reason it's called common. Well, that doesn't seem very common to me. Why would they call it common if it looks that rare? But okay. The degree and type of deficiency of serum... Oh, that's a big word. Can I say the big word? Immunoglobulins? Fucking hell. And the clinical course varies from person to person, hence the word variable. Wow, see that? Yeah, okay.
which means I get sick a lot, and it caused
Yeah, I could just explain it like her, huh? Get sick a lot.
me to remain isolated for long periods of my life. So then I found streaming, and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online, because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never really expected to grow an audience or anything.
Notice, I think Mouse made a lot of friends online.
It was one of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, 5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time, make some friends, play games, and just continue on with my life. But unfortunately, I was too scared to stream with my face. So a friend of mine recommended that I try an app called FaceRig that would allow me to use an anime avatar to stream. And that's how I started VTubing. It took me a while to take it seriously and even begin to think about maybe being able to grow a community and even make this a career. I think I really started to take it seriously around the time when I was approached to join VShojo, and it was through VShojo that I was able to grow into the Ironmouse that I am today. When I was approached in 2020 and asked to join VShojo, it seemed like a good idea, but I honestly did not know if I could ever be a corporal VTuber because I felt like I just couldn't. In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me. I had no boss, no strict rules, I had no hours, no expectations. It was all up to me, and due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything, I just felt like there was no way that anyone would ever take me or want me. For a while, I was struggling to make a decision because
Okay, could you... I know there are some people who might see this and go, well, I don't see why you devalue yourself so low because you're so great and stuff like that. And I mean, Ironmouse is pretty fucking cool. But try and put yourself in that position if you've never been in that position, where you literally felt like you brought no value to the world at all. Could you imagine if Mouse was like, you know what, I bring no value to the world, I'm not even going to try? Because her community is large enough that I'm pretty sure she's brought somebody or multiple somebodies out of a depression or something along those lines, right? So she had just given up and said, no, I'm not going to do it. There would be at least a few people whose days were not brighter because of her.
I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people because I felt like every time I put my trust in people, it always ends in grief for me. So I was worried about expectations and a million and one other
Yeah, it is hard to trust people sometimes.
things. But I ultimately decided to join VShojo. It really pains me that
Let's see, who was that on Twitch? First time chat, thank you very much. Is it Plancio? The pain in her voice is heartbreaking. It is very heartbreaking. I gotta admit, it casts me on the edge.
I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving. But for right now, here's what I am allowed to share with you. I would always be told how important I was for the company. And I was always told that I was needed in order.
So basically, I think what she's saying here is she was manipulated. I've seen companies do this just to regular employees in order to get them to work just a little more for a little less, you know, where the company will tell you, oh, you're needed here, you're so great, we're not going to pay you, but you're wonderful, and it would sure be a bummer if you left, you know, all of that crap. And then on top of it, you know, inevitably somebody does the whole, we're a big happy family. If your employer ever looks at you and tells you, unless you're actually related to them, ever tells you we're a big happy family and it's not like a joke, run, because they will take advantage of you. And it very much already sounds like that's where she's going with this, but I could be speculating, but let's find out.
In order for the company to succeed, although that was very positive to hear.
Yeah, you have to be here for us to succeed. And that might sound very positive, but that is manipulation 101.
It put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt-tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody. I felt responsible for staff and talent alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody and I was destroying everybody's life. But this didn't.
Okay, so I'm not really familiar with how the companies work. Okay, I know VShojo works differently. I thought VShojo was mainly just a kind of, hey, here's the talent, we're going to market you and stuff like that, or we're going to market your baubles and your stuffies and your plushies and all that, and you're still just going to do what you want to do. But, you know, obviously, I don't really know. I just kind of go in the background here. I'm not usually up to date on that kind of stuff. And let's see, true, corporations and employees' interest does not always align. This is true once again.
Didn't feel right with me, and I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life, so one amazing thing for me was the fact that VShojo handled all my payments, and it meant that I never had to give out any of my personal information, so that was always a blessing.
I mean, I get the wanting to stay anonymous and all that, you know, because obviously, if you're using an avatar to speak on the interweb, for the most part, aside from a few specific, what's the word I'm looking for, occasions or people or whatever that don't care. I mean, but I don't see why you would put all your eggs in the same basket as far as your money goes. But then again, I do believe this is the first time that Mouse had a quote-unquote job. I think she's mentioned that in the past, so I'm not going to judge her on that, and I understand it, but you would hope that there would be somebody else going over that stuff with her, rather than just letting a company who obviously took advantage of her to, well, take advantage.
To me. As time went on, I decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over my own finances. This is what led me to this point.
You wanted to be grown up. That's fucking cool.
Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The majority of the money raised is through Tiltify at events like the cyclothon, the charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because of that, we raised over $329,350 to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Because the money came from my Twitch revenue instead of a Tiltify link, it required VShojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success. So I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was one of the biggest events I've ever done. The support was overwhelming, and I ended up getting over 300,000 subscribers and breaking the all-time sub record. But this also meant that we had raised $515,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I once again asked VShojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, VShojo has not paid the charity.
So yeah, could you imagine, right? You did all of that work. And that subathon for her was, what, 30 days or something like that, right? If I remember correctly. It was a long-ass time. You do all that work. You trust a company to have your best interest at heart in mind. And for this particular occasion, that best interest was donating, what was it, $515,000, just a tad over $500,000, to a charity, to the IDF, to a charity that Mouse cares deeply about. That's not just that company stabbing her in the back. That is that company stabbing her in the back, twisting a knife, and telling her she should enjoy it. That is fucked. Not right in any way, shape, or form. That is words that I probably shouldn't say on the internet because it could get me in trouble with the YouTube and the Twitch. Probably not so much on Kick. I don't think Kick gives a shit what I say, to be honest with you. And yes, but I have such trouble pronouncing people's screen names. I am old as fuck. And I'm gonna say Plancio. It's bad enough to cheat your talents out of their money, but charities is a new low. This is true. It is not a new low, it is the lowest of the low. It is so low. What's the word? It's so low that Hassan Piker might lick it off the floor. Okay?
Immune Deficiency Foundation means the world to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy, time, and resources raising money for charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say that we've raised nearly $4 million for charity. We almost always raise money for the Immune Deficiency
Nearly $4 million, that's a lot of money.
Foundation. They help people with primary immune deficiency diseases, or PI, which are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more prone to infection, and this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. When my health first started getting really bad, the Immune Deficiency Foundation helped me immensely when I really had nowhere else to turn. I was terrified, I was lonely, and I was confused. I honestly didn't really know what was going on, and I never ever want anyone else to go through that. This entire situation has broken me. I just wanted to do something.
Alright, I have to pause here right for a second, because I'm on that edge. listening to her. Because, you know, even though obviously I don't know Mouse, I've never talked to Mouse, I've never interacted with her in any way, shape, or form. I think I left a comment on a video once, and I might have commented in a chat at one time, but I've never interacted with her personally, you know. Hearing all of this just it rubs a particular no-go zone for me. Okay? I'm old school man, okay? I'm the guy that doesn't believe in toxic masculinity. Yeah. I think if you believe in toxic masculinity, you've never actually been around a fucking man before in your life. You may have been around some man children, but never around an actual man. And as a man, when I hear about a young woman being taken advantage of in this way, then it really pisses me off. Yeah. Oh, look, our first time chat from a streamboo.com thing. Good for that, right? And then of course we have first time chat from Angela GMX. Hi, how are you? Hello, my headphones aren't working right now. Can you stay? Can you blah blah blah? No, because I know full well your headphones work. And no, we are not doing self-promotion on my streams. Thank you very much. Moving on to the rest of what Mouse has to say.
Good. And to give back to a community that helped me. But unfortunately, that's not the case. As much as I would like to continue to talk about this, unfortunately, I can't. So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from VShojo. I really wish that I could tell you more, but right now, I have been advised to wait for legal proceedings. As of right now, I am an independent VTuber. I am at a loss of what to do right now. I'm kind of processing everything. I'm very sad.
Yeah, so if they had just paid her, if they had just paid the charity, they had just paid the idea of charity, I don't think it'd be such a big deal, right? I think that they as in VShojo would be able to just keep their little cash mouse. It would have been okay. But them not doing that seems like it pushed Mouse over the edge. She's now independent, as she says, and that's pretty good to me. I don't think people are gonna. Well, no, never mind. I shouldn't say I don't think people are gonna. I'm sure there might be a few that do the whole, well, you're not with VShojo anymore, so I don't like you. Because there are people who would rather follow the company than the talent. Let's see, Placio, they would have made so much money in the long run if they kept their end of the deal. Yes, as I just said, if they would have just done what they said they were going to do, they would have just kept being able to milk the mouse, so to speak. And I'm sure that she probably would have remained completely happy too, you know, if they had paid her and paid the charity. And I am still curious though, because like I said, Kason did come out. I was either yesterday evening or this morning. I saw it this morning. And said that she hadn't been paid since September, if I'm remembering correctly. So, how long has it been since they paid Mouse? And how are they, if they're not paying their talent, What about the people who don't have brand deals with things and are just streaming? What are they getting out of the deal? I mean, I don't know. It seems very... I've never liked the corporal stuff anyway. And I'm hoping that they all do better on their own.
And very confused. Once again, I want to apologize to the Immune Deficiency Foundation and to my community who has shown so much support to me. I also wanted to say that all the ad money made from this video will go towards the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I really haven't had much time to process this. But below the video in the description box is a link to a donation fund for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
There is?
Thankfully, any donations made through Tiltify go directly to the charity.
Oh, okay, cool. We can do that.
That link is also there if you've heard about this and would like to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Sometime this month, I plan on doing a special live stream in order to raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I hope to have a ton of friends joining me, and hopefully there'll be a lot of singing and a lot of fun and just a day full of happiness. I just honestly really want to show that after all of this, that VTubing is a force for good. So thank you guys so much.
All right. Yeah, like I said before, I think if they would have just, kept to their word and paid the people, they wouldn't be going through all this rigmarole. And they, of course, I do mean VShojo. Because who else is going to leave now? Who else do they have that really brings in an audience? Mouse is gone now. Giga left a couple weeks ago. Maturicon was subsequently pushed out the door. Who else is left that's really going to bring an actual decent-sized audience in? Because, yeah, sure, you can show me the splash page, the page that says they're hiring right now. I'm not shitting. There's a... Or is it... I lost it. But there was a picture that says they're literally hiring right now. But of course, they I can't find it now. Of course I can't find it now because I didn't save it like I should have. I should have saved that shit. There's a thing saying that, hey, they're hiring in July. Well, I guess they kind of have to be now because they're losing all their talent. Yes, thank you. I forgot. Zen did leave a while ago, too, yes. So, yeah, that just kind of pushes my point across more, doesn't it? Plenty, that pushes my point across more that they have nobody. They have nobody. So anyway, we're going to end this video here. I have a question for you, though. How did you discover Mouse? Was it through a clip? Was it through somebody saying, hey, she's pretty cool? Did you see the character design and decide to watch it for some reason, just on a random Sunday? For me, it's very simple. Somebody said she had a gorgeous and beautiful voice. I listened to her absolutely operatic voice, and then I was like, you know what? I'm hooked. I gotta watch this little one. I do. But anyway, do me the giant favor, hitting those like and subscribe buttons. Follow on all the socials, and the Twitches, and the Twatters, and the Kicks, and the YouTubes, and all that. We're at 550 subscribers on YouTube. We are on the way to 1,000. And we are currently sitting at, what is that, 27 followers on Twitch. Looking for the 30. We're almost there. And I will see you guys later on. Bye-bye. All right. Okay, so there's that. what else did we have to talk about today a little bit? I wanted to talk about where'd that go? I could never find my own shit half the time. Because I am dyslexic as hell. Funzio, I think it was a clip, if I remember right. Yeah. Yeah, I think most people probably discovered mouse through a clip. Which is alright. I mean, hell yeah, to the mousy mouse, right? Alright, so what do we got now? We're going to talk about, oh yeah, our ace agents being attacked for no reason. I'm sure people think they have a reason. But is it being covered up by the lefty media people? And, well, I'm sure there probably is some of that happening because it's, you know, normal. The media covers everything up. If you don't distrust the media, you are a sweet summer child. We'll just go with that. Get me out of the way here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Take a drink of my tasty beverage. Hit our record button so we can do video for later. Yes, and let's do our intro. Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope the world is spinning around in the proper way for you. I hope that you get everything today that is needed, not wanted, needed for you to have a happy, healthy, and wonderful day. But apparently, ICE agents are not having happy, productive, and wonderful days because apparently, when they get attacked, the, shall we say, left-wing media decides that it is not worth reporting on and they pretend it doesn't happen. Or at least, maybe according to Decoy Voice, that's happening. So let's jump into Decoy here. Let's see what he has to say. And we'll give our 2 cents, okay?
They remind you that you don't hate them enough, as Fox reports on the Border Patrol officer shot in the face by an undocumented individual, not to be confused with the shooting at the Fed's raid in California, or the shooting outside the Border Patrol facility in Texas, or the other shooting/ambush that occurred a couple days earlier, also in Texas. No. This incident occurred in New York City as these 2 illegals drove up on a couple at Fort Washington Park, attempting to rob a man, an off-duty Border Patrol officer, that then drew his own weapon in self-defense, but got shot in the face and arm, and then the robbers fled on their moped. What makes it worse is this incident was completely avoidable.
Our officer was off duty on Saturday evening when him and his friend were attacked. They were attacked by 2 individuals that were set on robbing them, and thankfully he had his service weapon with him and was able to defend himself and his friend. One of the suspected attackers, the one that was injured, his name is Miguel Francisco Mora Nunez, a Dominican national that was entering into this country illegally back in 2023. He was then released back into this country by the Biden administration.
Yeah, that's the part that I've never understood. Why in the world, if you have somebody who's probably already been convicted of a violent crime, and illegal, and yes, I am the throw them back guy. If you're here illegally, fuck off, go away, go back to your own country. If you want to come here, we have a proper way to do it. And ours, oddly enough, the American immigration system is the easiest one on the fucking planet. Even third world shitholes are harder. You know, even, you know, but that is definitely I hate saying it's a left-wing thing, to bring in people like this because, you know, Reagan did it too. He didn't open the borders to such extent, but he gave a lot of amnesty to people who probably didn't deserve it. So it's not just a left thing as much as many people on the right would love to tout, okay? And it was just his Pancio. There is a reason I associate the U.S. with shootings and shitty borders. Yep. Now, yeah.
He was arrested 4 different times in New York City, and because of the mayor's policies and sanctuary city policies, was released back to do harm to...
Wait, this dude was released 4 different times? It's bad enough when you hear they're released the one time. You know, the one time you can go, well, that was a bad decision. That was stupid. But 4 different times, that's like... Ooh, I know. That would be like if you ran head first into the wall. Okay, and it looked like a balsa wood wall. But you smack your head against the wall, right? And then you find out, oh shit, that's brick, I'm a little dizzy. Probably shouldn't do that again. You back up 10 steps, you do it one more time. I probably shouldn't do that. You back up 10 steps, you do it one more time. Probably shouldn't do that. This time you're like, you know what? I'm going for the gold, motherfucker. You back up 20 yards. You puff your foot on the ground like you're a raging bull, and then you just go for it. Head first in that brick wall and splat. Yeah.
to people and to individuals living in this city.
Now, the local NBC reporting was fairly straightforward. Border Patrol officer shot in face, but the New York Post simply wrote, "Man shot in face by moped riding hooligans." With
Moped riding hooligans. What? Not by illegal alien. Not by person who shouldn't be in the country. By moped riding hooligans. That's like a description to an 80s movie, right? Where instead of being a badass biker gang, they all rode around on little mopeds. Okay, that's ooh, I know. Hey, who watched Boba Fett? Nobody? That's okay. On there were the moped riding hooligans. That's what they, oh my god, what a bunch of horseshit.
CBS's local outlet also completely burying what happened here. And this wasn't just early reporting, as the exact segment cited headlines, "Man knowing it was Border Patrol."
Man shot one person and cut.
32-year-old victim was an off-duty U.S. Customs and Border Protections officer.
And I can
At least during the actual audio part of it, they did say that he was a Border Patrol officer.
somewhat understand how he's off duty, and this isn't the same exact thing as all those cops getting popped while enforcing border laws. But they also can't ignore the lack of enforcing border laws is the only reason that man got popped in the face in the first place. And the fact that they were framing it as just a
the fact that the Biden administration did not enforce the border itself, border laws, throughout his entire presidency is why we have so much violence in the country right now. It is. There's no getting around it. There's no, well, it's because white people get drunk or some dumb shit like that. That is complete coping if you believe that at all, okay? And I don't understand why people are against sending people back to the country they came from. You know, if you want to come here, please. We have a doorway to come through and all that. You sign the paperwork and do it the way you're supposed to. But they won't do that because they were criminals in their home country, and they full well know that as soon as we find out they were a criminal there, we're just going to tell them to piss off. So now we have a country that's been invaded, and it's an invasion. It's not a, oh, well, they're just looking for a better place to live. Because these people are not. They're not doctors. They're not lawyers. They're not scientists that are going to find the cure for cancer, okay? The majority of them, the vast majority of them, end up doing nothing but criminal shit anyway. But hey, what do I know? I'm lucky to live in a place where I don't have to deal with this shit.
A random couple at the park getting robbed by men on a moped actually makes it worse, as it means everyone in the city is in danger, as these moped crimes are more common in countries like the Dominican Republic. But NYC has recently seen an uptick in moped riding criminals robbing women while carrying guns in gun-free NYC. So it's to no surprise that those guys that shot that Border Patrol officer were both from the Dominican Republic, entering through Biden's porous borders, released into the country by his orders, enabled to stay by NYC sanctuary city policies, even though they both had long rap sheets of
Yeah, like I said, the long rap sheets, what does he have here? Second degree reckless endangerment, fourth degree felony grand larceny. Holy shit, petite larceny, Department of Corrections, released. God damn.
exactly this crime, while both having orders for removal, but receiving protection from deportation. It's not the biggest deal that all those articles frame this as random man shot by men on moped, but it's the context of how they want you to think sanctuary cities make us safer, while ignoring the very real crime sprees this enables, as luckily that officer was carrying and could protect himself, but for anyone else in the very anti-2A state of New York, your life is decided by what they call moped riding hooligans, deciding whether or not you live or die whenever you go to the park. And that's with them ignoring the actual attacks occurring on federal agents all across the country. But what do New York congressmen say?
Do you condemn the attacks on ICE agents?
What attacks on ICE agents?
It's easy to grandstand when you just ignore the issues that your side creates, but I guess a congressman has less to do with what's happening in the city than the current frontrunner for mayor of New York City.
Stop! Masked ICE agents!
Oh, yes, stop masked ICE agents. This is one other thing that gets me, too, about these fucking people. Okay, so they don't want ICE to wear masks. Okay. Okay. As soon as it is safe for them to do their job and not have their families harassed, not be doxxed on the internet, not have to deal with death threats toward them and their families, then not have to deal with actual physical harm against them or their families, at that time I will agree wholeheartedly that they shouldn't wear masks. And only at that time. And seeing how we're going through the whole mask argument, how about just for shits and giggles, how's about we tell the people who are dressing all in black, taking, and attacking the ICE agents, those people with masks, how about we say that it is now illegal to wear a mask at a protest? You can protest all you want to. You can peacefully protest. It is within your rights as an American citizen. But it's not within your rights as an American citizen to hide your identity while you're doing it. That seems fair to me, right? And plus, I missed a couple of your things, didn't I? Last I checked, even after the new administration secured the southern borders, the more dangerous and wealthy people started coming in through the north instead. Some did, yes. Some did. I don't think it lasted as long because I think Canada was pressured into helping in that regard. And what's he got to say? Even if you don't care for ICE agents, why put their families who are not ICE agents in danger? This, yep, just as I was saying, yep.
From deporting our neighbors. Violent crime is even used when people are accused of burglary and there happens to be a housing unit in that same dwelling. So violence is an artificial construction.
Anytime you burgle a place that has a living resident and one of those residents is home, yes, it is considered a violent crime. And people do go to jail for it. It is considered a violent crime because of the potential of harm for the resident.
We have to be very clear that what is happening here with these district attorneys, that is violence. That is violence at the highest.
Are prisons obsolete?
Whew, coming through with the quotes. But I think that, frankly, I mean, what purpose do they serve?
Right.
What purpose does a prison serve? To keep the bad people away from the good people. That's basically what their purpose is. Okay, sorry, they're not. Prisons are not to rehabilitate and all that. It'd be nice if that was how that worked, but unfortunately, most people don't get rehabilitated in prison or jail. They just go and do it again. But that's a different discussion. This guy's an idiot. Isn't this the guy? Oh, I remember. This is the guy, right? I don't remember the guy's name on the screen, but I remember his face. He's the guy that said white neighborhoods should have to pay more taxes than any other than what was his words? Black or Asian or whatever neighborhoods. That's where I remember him from. Yeah, he's the guy who said that white people should have to pay more taxes. What a fucking moron.
Right?
Apparently this wasn't a movie, it was a prophecy, as they're currently seeing a wave of third world criminality with a built-in policy to protect these exact criminals from being deported. And the citizens are responding with, the best way to solve this is electing a guy that wants to stop ICE. Prisons don't serve a purpose, and basically argues violent crime is a artificial construct. But sad to say, the city kinda deserves it. Just 4 months ago, when deportations were ramping up, NYC's AOC was trying to teach them how to fight ICE. And even though the ICE director never went after her specifically, he's
see, why do they equate class and skin color? You know, I don't know. I've yet to figure that out. Because, I don't know, I grew up where that wasn't a thing. I mean, fucking poor is poor, right? And I grew up poor as shit. I didn't know it at the time. But, and I'm, I'm pasty. I don't understand it either.
He's now going after the city.
That sanctuary cities are now our priority. We're going to flood the zone. So what we're going to do, we're going to have more agents in New York City to look for that bad guy.
It's sad that the only chance they have is if the feds come in and save them, as half the citizens don't even know they need saving when the mainstream media is actively covering for these moped-riding hooligans. So if you appreciate my concise, light-hearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, subscribe to Decoy Voice.
Yes, today's moped-riding hooligans. And what else do you say? Oh, what is in the waters in the U.S.? Where do I start on that one? Ideology is what it is right now. And people's ideologies are being broken. That's the simplest answer of it. People, when they believe in something so harshly, are not willing to give it up. And the I hate using the word left, but we're going to. The left-leaning ideologues are now the ideologues of modern time. Okay? When it was the 90s, it was the right-leaning ideologues. And their attack was on video games, hence why you have the ESRB for video games now. Their attack was on Twisted Sister and Motley Crue and hair bands and metal and Generation X, my generation, telling them to eat a dick. So, yeah. I don't know. We're going to end that, though. What do you think? Do you think that the mainstream media is a bunch of, what's the word I can use here? Oh, fucktards. Are they a bunch of lying fucktards who just don't really care about the truth and just want to spin their own little shitty story? I think so. Anyway, do me a giant favor of hitting those like, subscribe buttons, all of those wonderful fun things, and we will see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, there we go. We got that one out of the way. Let's see. I was thinking about talking about how Ubisoft, for some reason, thinks that blaming Lucasfilm for the fact that their game sucks ass. Is apparently Ubisoft thinks it's not their fault their game sucks. I don't know. Let's turn on the dark mode for this though. So, oh my god, that so screws up all the other shit. Every time I do dark mode, it screws up all the other windows. It's such a giant pain in the butthole. That's okay, though. Let's get that in. Can we see everything? I can see me and you, alrighty. Let's see here. To be fair, from Plandecio again. To be fair, in a society where everyone is so divided, including the media, who always spins the facts, how do you know what is actually happening? Ooh. That is an interesting question. How do I know what is actually happening? Well, here's how I do it. I look for multiple being at least 4 to 5, independent people giving their opinion on something. I don't look for people who claim to know the news. I look for people who are saying, hey, this is my opinion, just like I do. This is my opinion. This is what I think is happening. Make your own decisions. And then I also look at the mainstream media. And I compare the two. And most generally, the people who are just saying, hey, these are my opinions, most of the time, they're the ones that are going to be closer to being honest. I mean, at least that's the hope. I could be entirely wrong. And a lot of times I am wrong about shit. So, you know, I guess it could be, maybe I don't know. Maybe this is all just a big giant simulation and we're just playing along to whatever drum the simulation gods decide we have to play. Right? Or not. Okay, let's see here. Let's get our stuff set up here. There we go. As I try real hard not to cough and sneeze in the microphone and blow out people's ears. That would, see, that makes more sense to me than reality at this point. Sometimes, yes, it does. All right, let's get into Ubisoft's claim real quick here. We'll do a start the record button and pop an intro. Hello, boys and girls, squirrels and geese and mice and doggies and horses too. Whatever. Hey, if you can use a mouse, then you're welcome here. Anyway, hey, you may not have heard, but there was this game that was put out I don't know, 6 months ago or so, called Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft. Well, apparently, according to Ubisoft, it is totally not their fault that the game was a glitchy, ideologue-full, janky piece of crap that I doubt very many people actually finished when they started playing it. Or at least I was unable to finish it because it was so broken that one of my saves about 4 or 5 hours in the game just made me, every time I reloaded it, just made me fall through the world. And I gave up right then and there. Because I was not in any way, shape, or form going to torture myself with an extra 4 to 5 hours of this game. Not gonna happen. Okay? No, not even. And see, police on. Just like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yes, just like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Full of ideology and absolute horseshit. But anyway, let's jump in here. Ubisoft blames Disney / Lucasfilm and state of modern Star Wars for failure of Star Wars Outlaws. Well, yes, because the people that make the shitty Star Wars TV and movies have everything to do with the reason your game doesn't function properly and has shit mechanics. That is the entire reason, right? I'm sure, I'm absolutely positive that that's the only reason. It's not like, I don't know, Jedi Survivor was any good. Oh wait, it was. Oh. So I guess that's got nothing to do with Lucasfilm and Star Wars being shitty. A decent game can be made off of a crap franchise. Well, a currently crap franchise, I should say. But let's go here. Let's see. The CEO of Ubisoft has blamed Disney and the state of modern Star Wars for the failure of Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, just repeating the fucking cover. I hate when I do that shit. Let's see here. Star Wars Outlaws, an open world... No. This game pretended to be open world by giving you a wider space, but it was linear as shit. There was no... it was linear as fuck. It told you where to go, what to do. Fuck that. Developed by Massive Entertainment and published by Ubisoft, was released on August 30th, 2024, almost a year ago. God, I thought it was like 6 months ago. Ugh. Shows how time flies when you're not playing shitty games, huh? For PS5, Xbox Series X and S and PC, billed as if it was the first open Star Wars game. It promised players a chance to explore the galaxy as a scoundrel named K-Vess, or what the fuck is that? Engaging in heists, space combat, and interactions with criminal syndicates, blah, 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 blah. So where is the part where they're bitching about this? Despite the reported development budget exceeding $200 million, with some estimates suggesting $500 million, including marketing, that's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of money for these games. Speaking of a lot of money, wasn't GTA 6 reported to be almost $1 billion plus? That's a lot of fucking money for a video game. Let's see, the game underperformed. Underperformed. That's one way to put it. I mean, that's, yeah, that's one way to put it. That's kind of like, that's like if your girlfriend came to you the next morning and said, hey, honey, I hate to say this, but I think you underperformed last night. Has a different ring to it there, doesn't it? Ubisoft CEO... Yes. I can never say his name right. It's either Yes or Vez. I can never remember. Guillermo addressed the game's failure during a general shareholder meeting, attributing part of the blame to the state of the Star Wars brand itself, indirectly pointing a finger on behalf of Ubisoft at Disney and Lucasfilm. No, I don't think that's indirectly pointing a finger at anything. I think that's pretty much saying, hey, it's all their fault, we didn't do it, wah, wah, wah. That's what it sounds like to me. But let's see here. So that was really all it was him going in and saying it's all their fault, not ours. Let's see. Oh, factors cited for the flop include... Gotta clear the throat for a second there. Technical and design flaws. Yeah, very, very many. Early access players reported bugs. Clunky stealth mechanics. Yes, like being able to walk into the grass while they're firing at you and magically disappearing. Very uninspired missions. Yeah, like all of them. Whatever. Himself acknowledged design issues at launch. Okay, let's see. Pricing and accessibility. Yeah, priced at $70. Which, why are we paying $70 when we're downloading a game? Wasn't the whole, hey, we're going to go digital thing supposed to save the customer money? And yes, I say customer, I do not say the word consumer. You are not a consumer. If you are paying money for something, you are a customer, okay? With the premium editions add up to $130, including early access, which I'm glad I didn't pay for that. Fuck that shit. They face competition from other titles like Black Myth Wukong, which was pretty cool. And the Uplay requirements also deterred some PC players. Yeah. Having to remember my Ubisoft Uplay login so I could play this piece of shit. One more strike on the totem pole, damn it. The cultural backlash. Online discourse highlighted perceived DEI? No. It was right out there in front of you. It wasn't perceived. Influence such as the protagonist's appearance and writing. Oh, you mean appearance. You mean the fact that they took a decently attractive woman and made her look like a troll and tried to convince us that the troll on your video game looked exactly like that particular woman? I mean, that one? Oh, okay, I see. Let's see, Priority's fun. This echoed broader games frustrations with Ubisoft, like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yes. because Shadows was also a DEI full of shit game. Let's see, blaming the Star Wars brand. Let's see, Outlaws was released at a time when the brand it belonged to was in a bit of choppy waters, he said. Shifting the blame from Ubisoft to Disney, he elaborated, I love when they use the big words, that there was less interest in the franchise. Okay, I want to give this one. Yeah, sure. There may have been a little less interest in the franchise. Yeah. But you know what there wasn't less interest in? A good fucking game. I mean, seems like a pretty good trade-off, right? If you make a good game, the people will play it. And, especially being Ubisoft, the company of glitch and jank, if they had made a good game that wasn't glitchy and janky, people would have been screaming from the rooftops that this is a great and wonderful game. Not only is it a good game, it's not glitchy and janky. So, no, fuck that. Let's see. What was there anything else in here that I really give a shit about? Because they're just, yeah, whatever. Let's see. Ooh, there's a tweet here from IGN. Yes, because we all think IGN is the epitome of actual games journalism now. Right along with Kotaku, huh? Star Wars Outlaws flopped because the brand itself was in choppy waters. Okay, so the brand Star Wars Battlefront 2 had its highest peak player count a couple of months ago. Yeah, so it's nothing to do with the brand. There's some very dark here. What else we got? We got Madam Sad. He wasn't Madam Sad, we have to say. I think... God, my throat's getting a little hurty. I think this is what frustrates me most. It had every ingredient for success. The years, the budget, the story, the world was right there. To be molded into a love letter for the Star Wars, for the world of Star Wars. But, I clicked on her thing. Oh, that was way too long. We are not reading all that shit. But the people at the top of Ubisoft saw nothing but greed and dollars. Yeah, I can say that's pretty much it. So, yeah, the idea that they're trying to blame Lucasfilm and trying to blame the fact that Star Wars is unfortunately a shitty franchise now, this late in the game, almost a year later, baffles the shit out of me. I mean, I don't quite get why. Well, I guess I do. Never mind. But do people really fall for it? Is anybody that's actually an investor in Ubisoft going, yeah, it's totally not your fault you made a shitty game. We understand. It was those evil it was all those evil people that didn't like it. They're the reason. It's the fact that people don't like modern Disney Star Wars anymore. That's all. It's got nothing to do with the fact that you made a crappy game. Let's see here. I have some more chats from Placino. To be fair, it was kind of laggy when it released. Yeah, it was laggy as shit. But it was still superior to anything Ubisoft had made in the last few years. I can't really argue with you there. Let's see. Okay. And instead, it just meant we didn't have much control over a game that we bought. Yeah, that's true. Doesn't know. Oh, own. Okay. My mind is rotting from listening to Ubisoft. Yes. Jedi Survivor being superior. Yeah. I think I got the gist. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna end the video part here. So, as per always, do me a giant favor, hit those liking and subscribing buttons. We are at 550 on our way to 1,000. I want to get that to that 1,000 as quickly as possible. I think you could do it, seeing as how, let's see, almost 90% of the people who come back and rewatch the videos themselves are not subscribed, but they keep coming back to watch it, so hit the subscribe button. And of course, follow on the socials, on Twitch, on Kick, on X, all of those wonderful things, and I will see you boys and girls later on. Bye-bye. All right, well, hey, there's all the stuff I want to talk about. Now, I'm going to take just a couple-minute break and, go tinkle and stuff. Grab me a drink, and we'll come back, and we'll jump into Wicked Island. We'll jump into the game of the big jiggly boobas, and we'll mess around there for an hour or so. And from there, I don't know. But I'll be right back in a second here. Dooba-dooba-doo, we're back, dooba-doo. Hey, alright. Now, let us get our Wicked Island game opened up here. Open game. Well, that's deciding to open. We'll open our tasty beverage. Well, that was as much of a pop as I thought it would be. Alright, let's get the game up here so you can actually see it. That would probably be a generally a kosher and good deal, right? Boink. Yoink. There we go. We good? We're playing. Cool beans. Continue. Hopefully it lands me somewhere where I can... Oop. We should probably turn... Yep, turn the censoring adult content thing back on, huh? Yeah? Boink. Fly. Zoom. On the bright side, following a certain activist. Oh, yes, I know which ones you mean. That wonderful little Australian group led by that 60-something-year-old Bent, right? Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to make the iron bottom stuff. What do I have that's... So I have that, so I need the skirt and the boots to be... Do I have enough? No, I don't think I do. So I need more iron and all that stuff. Okay, well, fuck it, let's go get some more iron and stuff. And, oh, but before we do that, we should probably get our nummies up. Get some more health going. Get our sword back. Well, I'm kind of disappointed, though, that the best sword in this game really is the Punisher sword. I really thought it would be the big fucking sword. Spawn one in. But I don't know where... You would imagine you should be able to get it from somewhere, but I guess not. We will, yeah, we'll go grab some iron over here in the forest. Then, yeah, we'll finish this armor. Then we'll go looking for dragon scales, or at least, well, it's a little easier to get them anyway. And then from there, I'm not really sure. I didn't make any actual plans. Maybe thinking about doing a little... I should have brought glass bottles with me so I could gather the love juices of beasties, so I give to Spider Lady, but you know, whatever. And we're gonna do something real quick. Settings, audio, effects volume. No, I want... Okay, well, I guess not. I was hoping I could turn that fight music down just a little bit, because it's a little loud to me, but as long as it's not loud to people, to y'alls, I'm not going to worry about it, I suppose. And then we'll just run our happy ass over here, grab a few pieces of healthy meat on the way. You know what? Let's go ahead. We're gonna smack one of these guys. Yo, what's up, brother? I chopped you, motherfucker. Nope, nope. You guys are... Get my health back up here for a second. Sorry. Free iron. I have a question. If they're in armor, right? They're wearing iron armor, or I'm assuming it's iron. It looks like iron. If they're wearing iron, I know I've got the censor adult stuff on, which really shouldn't censor anything I'm doing because I'm fully clothed. They're fully clothed. Do they? Is their picker hanging out their armor? And if it is, if you're fighting like that, wouldn't that, you know, chafe? Just asking for a friend. Cover that. Thank you. Let's yeah. Well. Oh, you fuzzy little fucker. Go to where I know there's iron. Let's see if it's respawned yet. We're gonna fucking kill every goddamn thing in the way. If I can. Come here. Alright, stop then. Bad angle, right? Ooh, shrooms! I'm sure those will come in handy, you know, if I want to, I don't know, do something weird. Doggies. And there's some bad dog. Coming down. Okay. Bad dog. No biscuit. Bad dog, no biscuit. Random glitch. No, man, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot one of these was over here. Let's jump in here and see if there's a crystal in here I can get. Where's the doorway? There it is. Did I go through the correct door? Damn it. Probably not. Maybe. Oh crap. Eat shit. Gimme. You're gonna give me a... Hey, finally, I got a crystal. Which means I can make that burn forever coal thingy or whatever. And we'll go this way. And I'm always lost. Oh, we want to go. How the fuck did that even get in here? Come around. Come here, doggy. Bad dog. Bad dog. Alright, let's look for... Where is it at? There was rock tower formations. Oh, I should probably come up here and get this on my map. There we go. Rock tower formation. There we are. Ooh, hello, doggies. Bad Fido. Bad dog, no biscuit. No biscuits for you either. How about you? Let's go ahead and just joink them. You guys can go too. You guys can eat it, thank you. We got most of our joink. We got most of you here now? Yeah? You done? Oh, you too? You want some? How about you? You want some? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's go to our pickaxe here. Oh, we need some food. Let's eat some wonderful bread. Mmm, yummy. Sustenance. Ooh, I don't want to hit it with a sword. I want to hit it with that. Thank you. Smackity, smackity, laying the smack down. And yeah, and let's find another one here. Here we go. Hi, how are you? Ah. Game can be a little laggy sometimes. Oh, let's see, what are we on? How are we doing on the weight? Oh yeah, we're fine. Cool. I'm gonna just hit you with this. How dare you interrupt me mining? Our fatigue is rested. Our fatigue is kind of looking a little antsy there, but that's okay. What do we got to wait? Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. I might find us a spot to just sit for a minute and get our fatigue back up. But we're gonna just oh, who's trying to get me now? They're way over there. Anyway, can I jump on top of here? I can. Hey, can I sit right here? No. Oh. Bad dogs. Sit down for a second. Get our rest back up. Get our fatigue back up for just a second here. I'll take a drink of my tasty beverage. Hey, baby. Alright, that should be okay for a little bit. Get us some more of this here iron. Nope, nope, I don't want to hit the dead body. I don't want splat, I want rock. There. Get the fuck out of the way, you stupid dead animal. This one. We're almost at 666 in health. That's kind of funny, actually. Grab that, and then we'll grab this one over here. And I think that's getting close. Okay, yeah, we'll. Oh, it's broken. Where is my? Yep. Repair kit, boink, fix that. Okay. Yep, that's pushing it. We're going to start heading back now. Now we got a bunch of iron. We've got all the stuff we need. I'm not going to worry too much about that wolf chasing me. Or them guys. Them guys can stay right there. Let's go back. Ooh, I know. We'll make our, eat shit, doggy. Eat shit, doggy. You too can eat shit, doggy. Bad dog, no biscuit. Even badder dog. Well, this just give me plenty of meat to make rot so I can make the planting plots here not too long. Should we? Nope, nope, I don't need to be trying to grab coal and shit. I've got plenty of shit around me if I need it. I don't need to grab it now. I'm gonna just go. Let's just run. There we go. Make our way home. Oh, you're hungry? Well, as my head, as I bobblehead while I'm trying to eat, sure, I guess that works. Bring our sword back out. And, grab. Oh, yep, definitely full. What can I get rid of? I don't need stone right now. That can go away. Boom. Really? That's iron though. I don't want to get rid of that. Fuck it. That can go then. The iron is more important. I can always just run back out here into the desert and get those fucking piles of sand to make the glasses. Or glass, or yeah, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Sure you do. Yep, don't worry guys. You're safe from me. Oh, fuck, never mind. I'm not safe from you though. You would think that in here would be somebody that would sell armor and weapons, right? Because there's a material person up there, or at the village. There's a food person at the village. So you would imagine that somewhere there would be someone that sold armor and weapons. Unless I just missed them, which is entirely possible. Okay, we'll go back. We'll finish the set of armor we're wearing. And then I want to actually complete a quote-unquote quest for the day. So we'll go talk to the sex cult people. We'll do that mission. Which means I'll definitely have to put up my you can't see this screen because I have to, you know, bounce bow bow with the dude the cult, which is okay. I guess it is what it is. I had set up what is that? I can't think of what it was. But a way I can set this up to where I don't have to edit out the bounce stuff so much. But I'm not sure exactly what I do with it or what to do with it. Let's go into our box here. Do I have what's that going there? Sort please, thank you. Go. I want to keep that for rotten shit. Armor bench, we'll throw that in there. That can go in there, that can go in there. I want to keep that. That's seed, it can go with the food, I guess. Let's see, let's take that. Get out of the way, please. Boom. That can go in there. Oh, that's food. I guess we want to put that where the food is. That's fine. Let's grab. Where did? Oh. Coal. There we go. I should have a full ton of wood in here. Boom. Yoink. Put those mushrooms in here where they can be all nice and safe. We will make our ever coal. Yoink. Yoinky. stay just like that. Alright, yep. Going back, go there. Resort, please. Boom. We'll put that coal back in there. And then which rot we got in here? Only 5 pieces of rot so far. That is not rotting as fast as it used to. Yes, that's fine. Doink. Turn that on, see what it gives us. It should go iron, steel, and then the dark steel. And I need... What am I wearing? The royal chest plate. So I need royal boots. So I need black steel for that. And I'm not quite understanding why I need black steel for the panties. Can that be a little chafing? Just a little bit on the chafy side. Might want to remove sound as well. Which sound in particular? Is the music a little loud? We'll throw that back in there. Sort that. Oh, I think we can make these now. So we will make boots, pantaloons. Nope, no pantaloons. What am I missing? Oh, yeah. No, the sound hasn't got me on anything yet. It's just it's just when I do the visual, because I speed it up, so it just sounds. It sounds like a couple of billy goats going at it. So that's fine. What am I missing? I have cloth. I have black steel. Oh, I need dragon scales. That's what I need. Okay, well let's drop off this here piece of armor that we're not wearing anymore. Don't that go right there? And yeah, we've got time, but we're kind of pushing it for satiation. Oh, we got food. We eat that. Nummy nummy. Eat the food. Nummy nummy. But I'm kind of pushing it on rested, aren't I? Ooh, and I have no more sandwich, so we'll take that. We're fine on health, I guess. Hopefully, though, I'm not screwing myself by running over here while I'm not rested. But I think we should be able to go over here and get 4 dragon scales, right? Oh, yeah, I know. You have to, you can't already have gathered seed and then go take a quest and have it count. You have to take the quest and then you can go gather the seed. Yeah, I think the demo was the same way. Or at least it was for me anyway. We need to turn down our graphic settings, but it should just be on high. Yeah. Okay. So that hasn't been an issue before, but maybe now it all of a sudden is. Whatever. That don't matter none. Let's just go and get see if we can quickly get 4 4 dragon scales from the dragon guys over there, or the drakes or whatever. And oh, I've already gone through Isabel's stuff and gotten the sword and all that. Unless there's more to do with her now. Which I wouldn't doubt. Oh, we'll go back up and talk to her. Yeah, no, we're not doing the whole but you breathe fire at me thing, asshole. Did you give me anything? Ooh, 2 dragon scales, woohoo. What are you? Oh, okay, you're gonna hide in here. I'm just gonna. Tap, tap. 3 dragon scales. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, looks like I'm getting a little low on the health there. We're just gonna chill here for a second. And let that go back up. Yep. Back up we go. We are definitely pushing our luck with our rested area there. Okay, we'll hopefully get the last one we need off the Dingleberry here. And I really wish the controller would work in this fucking game. Not what I was going for. Eat it! And did not get me dragon scale, of course. It's always, I need 4, right? And I have 3, okay. It's always that last one that you need that this game's like, you know what? No. I don't want to give it to you. We're not playing together. I don't want to. Okay, let's see here. Get off your butt, bitch. And get my fingers in the right places. There we go. Ooh, actually, let's go up the top there and talk to good old our good friend the dragon. And then that way we can just teleport back. We don't have to run. I forgot about that. We'll just take our time getting up there. Ooh, hi. Hello, you. Hey, you want to be my friend? No? I wanted to be friends. But no. Oh, I didn't want to be my friend. I would have killed him so much quicker if he would have been my friend. We're up, there we are. Just say, and he'll jump away from me anyway. Oh, there we go. There's our final scale. Hello. Can't run away from me up here, can you? Or not very well anyway. We'll just go ahead and jump down here and get you. That took a little chunk off. Come on. Back up. Let that, there's one more up here, right? Yep. Okay. Let's pop a squat for a second. Let's get our health back up before we're running into danger for no reason. You know, like we're running into danger for no reason. Yep. Yep, I sure would love controller support. Where are you, car? Oh, that was easy. Dragon Dave, let me discover this place real quick. Hey, there we go. Hi, let's have a conversation. Oh God, please don't eat me. Offend you, sure. Parent interest, sure. Blah, 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 blah. They kill 5 nightmares, which we can spawn from the thingamajobber. So let's go ahead and travel back to our stolen abode. Go. Yoink. Nighttime. Throw. Do. That going there, that going there. I don't know why I put fiber in there. I don't think fiber goes in there, but whatever. We'll craft our royal pantaloons. Boom, there we be. Go ahead and get rid of shit. Oh, wrong thing. Joink. Joink. I can go in there. I can go in there too. Fish can go in there too. I want it to rot. I want to make the rotten. Oh no, I guess not. Never mind. Alright, so probably grab some bread and grab the wheat and some meat. Okay, anyway. And let's make some meat sandwiches. Like I said, I like the older picture he had in here for the meat sandwich. It kind of looked like it came out of a menu for a fast food or for a sub place or something, you know. But that's okay. And I didn't make them. What? Oh, there they are. Fucking hell, I thought I didn't make the pantaloons for a second there. I was like, motherfucker. Okay, what does that look like? Oh, that's a sticky situation. It could be, right? Alright, let's put those in there. And then we'll let that cook. Let's rest until morning. Where's my mouse? There we are. There we go. We all rested. Let's get our hunger going. Yum yum. Yummy yummy in my tummy. We might as well eat that meat pie. Get us a little bit of a boost, right? Won't be much compared to the meat sandwiches, but that's okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Isn't the carrot stew the best for my stamina, right? 25 max energy for 20 minutes, okay. Oh, berry pie is so much better. I didn't realize that. 45 to 30, 25. Fuck, berry pie's like the shit. I didn't realize it was that good. Okay, alright. We're gonna go with that shit. We are going to... Where is my this wheat? Wheat. We need to collect wheat. Probably start thinking about farming. Probably work out better for us to farm. You know what? Whatever. That, and there's some berries in here, right? There's berries in here. No, did I put all the berries? Oh, because I was going to let them rot, that's why. So, boom, like that. Come here, berry. You can go here. Berry pies. How many can I make? Like 9, huh? Boom. Okay, cool. We'll make those 2. That can go in there. That can go in there. We'll wait for those to cook up. And now we've got our full set of armor, which is, of course, glitching through the legs as usual. So what we're going to do, we can boom, save. We'll just use triple X, I don't know. We're just saving so we can reload it. Always with it having to say double for it to work. I don't fucking get it, whatever. Load that, please. And now our legs are working a little better anyway. And can I have that? Wait for our pies to get done. Yeah, I think we'll go over and deal with the sex cult. Oh no, yeah, we'll do the sex cult, and while we're in the town, we'll go talk to Farmer John or Farmer whatever, and accuse him of having his sisters do the hanky-panky with the dogs, or farm animals, or whatever it is. So we can get a free horsey, even though the horsey's honestly kind of useless to me, really. Even the dragon is kind of useless to me, because it doesn't fly properly, but we're just gonna say it's okay for now. Boom. Let's, eat pie. Go. Put that back. Yoink. Rock and roll. Go try and remember where. Oh, fuck. Bottles, glass bottles. I want glass bottles. Grab glass out of here. Our workbench, bottles, bottles. Like, how many can I make? We'll see here. Oh, perfect. Cool. Make those so we can gather some specimens and give them to, you know, Spider Lady. And yeah. Come on. Give me the bottles. I probably should have just fucking did this last night. I can make branches. 1 log equals 1 branch. Are you kidding me? I have to use 1 whole log for 1 branch? That's not good math. Like at all. That's shitty math. Why in the world would I waste a log on a branch? It don't make no sense to me. Alright, we'll just take take that. That should let that make. That'll be good enough for us. Okay, now let's make our way over. Fucking hell, we have to eat more again. Nummy. Sword. There we go. Now we are able to do the thing. But yeah, grab. Yeah. I think if I just head kind of in this general direction along the base of the hills here, if I remember correctly. Now, if the Porkies gave me anything other than crap meat, I'd get them, but they don't, so. Hey guys, I'm gonna need you for a second. Thank you. You get him, okay. And let's grab. What's up, guys? Want to do kill for a second? Thank you. Discover the ruined men. They look like they're having fun up there, I guess. Okay. Sure. So. What's up, Buttercup? Good night, Furball. And isn't there... I thought there was something else here. So... Don't care about Porky. As long as Porky leaves me alone, I'll leave Porky alone. Oh, I probably should have brought... Oh, I did bring it, right? Yeah, I do have it on me. Okay. When we shall murder the other things that are not like us. Because we're humans, and that's what humans do. Do. You can create your own home. Yeah, I know. I don't want to do that right now, though. We will at some point, though. There we go. Here's where we're going. Okay, now that we've used the passage, we're never going to have to come through here again. Oh, now it's dark. Sure, that'll work. You've discovered the sanctuary. And if you attack me, I'm gonna whoop your ass. No? Okay. Who are you? Don't need a shepherd. What do you want from me? Just tell me to go find the fucking... Yep, okay. I gotta find... What's your bucket? Mira. It should be a gray coat, which is... Right... Do I not have gray coat found now? Oh shit, I forgot because I had to reload a different save from what I had before. I don't have it found. son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine. We can go... We'll go there the old-fashioned way. For some reason, I thought I had it found because, yeah, I had it on the old save. Because on the old save, the fucking dragon glitched out like a motherfucker on me and would only fly backwards. It would only attack and fly backwards. So, yeah, there's that. Which I guess, you know, that's what you're looking for. Alright, now let's find... Look for the windmill. Let's get up here. There's the castle. So what kind of, that's new. At least it's new to me. That's new. Isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's a door to this. I didn't realize. I didn't even know this was here. This is new to me. At least to me. It's new to me. Or am I just, like, looking in the wrong spots? No, this is new to me. Can we try? See if we can take it over. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, asshole, come here. What's up? How about you? You're a weak little weakling punch human bitch. Hello? Oh. Is it actually new or? Anybody in here want to fuck with me? Come on. Oh, you're slaves. Can I free you? While these guys are doing nothing? Can I make you my bitch? So here you are. Sure. Get you out of here. Oh! I have more places to... Did I take them all? Let me out of speech bubble. Never mind, there you go. Can I talk to you? There you go. Who are you? Why are you here? Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go! Who are you? Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Okay, do they follow me? Are they gonna, like... They're probably gonna die, aren't they? No. You leave my girls alone. My girls. Like I said, you leave my girls alone. Are they following me? Why are they... Wait, are they sliding? Oh, slidey. Okay, I guess. If it works, it works. Anything in here? No, same building. Bitch! Move, bitch! Get out the way! The fuck? Move! Move! Damn it! Yeah. Maybe move a little bit. Damn it! What the fuck? Come on! Let me out! Don't make me murder one of you! How can I... No. Yeah, this seems like a non-ordinary regular place to me. Okay. Kind of hoping there'd be more to this. Alright, big giant scary castle. Well, you guys fly around. Let's check the palisades and all that shit up here. What's up, dude? Oh, we're hungry. Eat the munchies. Munchie the bread. There. Anything or anyone up here to look at? I don't think so. It doesn't seem that way to me. Eh. I guess it is what it is. Let's look for the... Oh, you dodged it. Not anymore. What was I saying? Oh yeah, let's look for the windmill then. What direction am I going? Find. Yep, don't need you anymore. Oh, look, he gave me flowers. Oh, that was easy enough, I guess. Kind of hoping there'd be more to that, but still, it's kind of cool. Let's go up here. Trying to remember. Each day, I'm not worried about you. Where the village is now. I think it's over here. Where Grey Cot is. I discovered Skyhole. Oh, that's to go. I want to jump into the village, which is fucking stupid. Oh, over here. Right? That it should be right around the bend here. Yes, it's snowy, which is cold. Isn't that nice of him? There we go. Well, since how we're already here, let's go visit the farmer. Where is he at? Oh, there you are. Hey, you freak. Who are you? Doing by yourself? Good for you. You made your sisters do what? That's weird, dude. So leave now. Oh, hey, before I go, the others might be interested in what you're doing here. Cool. Thank you. Now I have the horsey. Yep, now I have the horsey, which is, honestly, completely fucking useless to me, but whatever. I just want to get it to have it. Let's go officially discover the village here. And we'll talk to Mira. And we'll go back to the cult guy. We've discovered the village. Okay, cool. Now, where is Mira? Usually up there. Right? Mira, yep. Okay. Yo, bitch. Your man sent me to come retrieve you. You know. Don't trust him, sure. Yeah, it's your choice. Good luck there. Now, we told her that if she wants to go back, she can. It doesn't matter, whatever. And then we will go down here. Go to our map. Go. Oh, where is it? Home. Where is the fucking village? We were just there. Right? Should be up there. Sanctuary, that's where I want to go. Boom. Fun. There it goes. Sometimes it feels like it takes the fucking ever to do shit. Where is he at? There you are. Dude, every time you run at me and look like you're gonna grab your sword, one of these days I'm gonna chop your pecker off. Or that might be today. I talked to Mira. Got her doubts. Yep. Okay, I suppose we're gonna do this. Going get out of that for a second. We're gonna put up our other screen here. It says, "Hey, you probably shouldn't watch this part," because you know, weird shit's about to happen. There we go. Take that off for a second. All right, old man. Let's see what the fuzz is about. Oh, gross. Oh, I can't stop laughing. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's go back to our game, I guess. There we are. There we are. Oh wait, he got me prickied? Really? That got me fucking... I should totally kill that guy. So whatever. Gonna give me the mask and all that shit, right? So the horse. I got the mask from him. Horse from Obsidian. Does it even really do much? Yeah, it looks like it does a little bit. Okay, so we'll keep that on, I guess. Boom. Go home to be here. Waystone. There we go. Boom. Oh, let's see here. We've got a few more minutes before I have to give up for the day. You guys... I mean, I'm okay with having followers, but... I'm gonna have to figure something out there with you. You know what, you just... No, I don't want fun. I want you guys to all just stay here. You too. Never mind. Stay here. Does that mean you're gonna stay too? Yep, okay, looks like they're all probably gonna stay in this general area. Let's sleep through the night. Get our rest and stuff back up. Ooh, I know what we can do. We can grab doink. I don't have any regular iron because I fucking used it all to make the black steel yet. Oh no, I have some in my inventory. Hahaha. Cool. So we will make doink. Should I make iron tools? Steel tools and shit? We'll do that, but not right now. I need to make... Fuck, what was it? Oh, lockpicks. Lockpick. Where did those go? Lockpick. Make like 30 of them. That should be alright. Boom. Let's put some stuff away here. Oops. Bottles, do I want to keep those, please? You ain't. Not going there. Those can go in there. Take our lockpick. Oh, we should probably eat. And probably eat that too. There we go. Alright, now let's go searching for some yeah. We'll grab the nightmares from these things here. Do some more sure, let's give birth. What did I give birth to? Please don't be okay. I was like, please don't show it. A human baby. I gave birth to a human baby. That old fucker didn't impregnate me with something weird. Which I never thought... You know, I never thought that'd be words I'd say out loud. Or ever. Even in my head. The old fucker didn't get me pregnant with something weird. It was not on my bingo card for the day. You know what I mean? Or ever in my life. That's alright. Go push the... Well, hello, you nice thingies. You... Ah! Who's next? No. You run away from me. Fuck over here. Trying to run from me. How about you? You come here. And you. Come here, you two. Trying to run away from me. Oh, I have to use the lockpick. Really? That's all it gave me, huh? I guess it's fine. But, well, while we're here... Bird, they must have flew away. Okay, fine. Let's, go say hi. to all these guys that should be up here. Hi guys, how you doing? Yeah, I just need you to sit still for just a second. No? Okay. You know, if you would have just chilled for a minute, none of that would have happened to you. You've just been cooperative. You'd have had a few minutes of fun with a big titty chick with a mask on. Yeah, I messed up in the head. In here. This guy. What's up, dude? I can't jump up there? Okay. You'd think you could jump up that little tiny space, but alrighty. Why do you insist on dying down here? I'll cut your feet off. What else do I got? Oh, got a guy over here. How do I... What attack was that? Really? What? There's a spinning attack? Input. Secondary action. Which is usually the block. There. It looked like there was a... It looked like I did a spinny thing. Huh. Maybe I'm just imagining my... This block. Block, block, as it goes through my head. That's fucking okay. Huh. Okay, maybe I just thought I saw something I didn't see. Eat. Top squat for a second. I want to take a drink and let her stamina, mamina, and her rested thing go back up a little bit here. We'll get our last couple of seed. Go talk to Spider Lady, then we'll go up and report the dragon guy. And then we'll probably call it from there. At least for today. Tomorrow will be an off day. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we'll be back. But we don't have such a hard time limit on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we'll stream just a bit longer. At least until as much as I can actually physically do. Oh, I got it? Okay, cool. Take that from you. Take that from you. There we go. Let's go speak to Morvain. To give her her thing, so she'll give me her helmet. Her helmet. Giggity. And then, I know we can trade her bottles of jizz, because that's what this fucking is, for other things, but I don't remember exactly what she has to trade. So, go talk to her real quick. Hey, lady, or whatever you are. I got your jizz bottle. Cool. Now, what do you trade? What do you have to trade me? Oh, so you just trade this stuff, huh? Break scales. Okay. Use to summon a servant. Okay. These are all just summon servants, aren't they? Nothing really else. Okay, well, blah, whatever. Okay, so we got her taken care of for now. We'll go up to the hilltop there with Dragon. Turn the mission into him. We're gonna throw a save. Because if I don't, my luck, I'll fucking glitch out again. Yoink. Go. Yoink. Is there a guy up here? Nope, we're good. Yo! Dragon guy. I did what you asked and killed the thingies. I have important business to do. Yes, okay, so we've done that. Let's boom. Save. Dragon. Sure, that'll work, right? Save, save. Save again to actually save the fucking game. There goes. Resume. Okay, now let's see. Will it let me fly? Yes, fly together. See, in the fucking... Why can't I use the mouse at all to fly? I don't get... settings, input... Where's the toggle dragon flight? Left alt, okay. Maybe that, oh. Back on you? Yes. Left alt. Can that just... Why can't I go left or right? I can... That... settings... Input... Why can I not? Let's see, is there just dragging movement forward? Okay, building. Yeah, I don't know. Why all of a sudden I can't fly properly. Is it a... Can I use... Nope. Can't really use that. Huh. Can we try this? Go sideways here. Backwards. Alt, we land. Not what I was wanting, but alt fly, please. No. Alright, let's just scoot to the side in the water here. Yeah, I'm not really sure really what we can do with him if he's not gonna really do anything, but I can't like actually do anything with him. I don't see the point really having him, but I can't fucking turn. Whatever. Let me off. That is still pretty cool though. Oh well. Let's right here. Yeah, we'll call that there. Alright, let's take our screenshot for our thumbnail for next playthrough. Get right about there. That should be okay. How about we just throw the sandwich in our hand? Ooh, that's a good spot right there. Boom. That. Let's turn off the sensor thingy. Oh, we don't need a sensor while we're taking a picture, right? Boom. There we are. Think right there. Boom. Take a screenshot. Bada bing. That'll do for that. Okay, now let's get me back to my original screen here. Yoink. And why is it every time I get done playing this game, my character looks so sad? Probably because he's sad because the jigglies are gone. And we all like jiggly things, right? Jiggly things are good things. Did it save? I don't think it's saved. Save, please. Never wants to save. Come on. Whatever. That'll work for now. Well, why can't you save? I would like you to save. Really? Whatever. Fuck it. Do it. Yeah, we'll exit anyway. It's only like a short, small, tiny little flight away, right? You know, what's going on here? What do we have? 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 We have, ooh, we have viewers on the YouTube. We still have viewers on the Twitch, and do we have? Yes, we have viewers on Kick as well. That is fucking awesome. Okay, so here's. I totally forgot to switch my stream thing in Twitch, right, to saying I'm playing this game. But unfortunately, there's no actual like Wicked Island category, so I have to go with like Conan Exiles or something like that. Twitch didn't switch for me. But Kick, even though I started Kick out as I was talking about Ironmouse and all that, under chatting, Kick automatically switched for me. Huh. Go figure on how that works, huh? Anyway. If you enjoyed today's stream, or any part of today's stream, do me a giant favor of doing the liking and the following and the subscribing and all those wonderful things. And I will see you, well, not tomorrow, but I'll see you on Thursday for some, I don't know, more newsy stuff and a little bit of 7 Days to Die. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I will catch you later on.